Hi, welcome to Chats with Flo. I give self-development advice for your everyday life. A couple months ago, I did a video about how to please your husband. This video is a follow-up video, and it's going to be about the benefits of pleasing your husband. I'm going to go over 3 tips, so make sure you stick around and watch the full video. Tip number 1, you will have a better relationship with your husband. Being submissive to your husband, it brings you closer to him. And not only that, you are communicating and letting your husband know that you love and you respect and you also trust his judgment. Tip number 2, your husband will become more attentive to your needs. Being submissive to your husband, it actually draws him closer to you, and he is going to want to even please you more, meet your needs. He's not going to mind going out of his way for you, and it's because you are pleasing him. One of the main personal benefits that I have experienced with my husband is that I noticed that he buys me a lot more gifts. And no, I'm not telling you to submit to your husband just because you want to get more gifts, but it's a great benefit. When I desire certain things, if I share it with him, he's gonna try to find a way to get it for me. One thing about love makes you considerate, and you don't want to try to take advantage of that person. I have learned too, it's like sometimes some of the things that I desire, I won't mention it to him, and I don't want him to try to find a way to get me what I want. A couple of months ago, I got into an accident in my car. Another car hit me from behind. So the damage was done to the rear end of my car. And even though it was just the rear end that got damaged, but my car is a Cadillac STS and it's a 2006. I remember once it happened, I was a little sad about it, but even though I was sad, something on the inside told me not to worry about it and not to complain about it. So what my husband did is he went out and got me a new car. He knew that I wanted to upgrade my car, but he also knows that I am cheap and that I did not want him to get into any more debt because I'm trying to be debt free. But what he did is he went and he got me another Cadillac. And this one is beautiful. It's one of those things where when I seen it, I couldn't believe that he done that for me. And I want to say this, we did not have the extra money for this. And so it's something that I didn't just have to have, but he went out and got it for me because he knew that that is something that I desired. So once he done that for me, it let me know too that I need to take being submissive to my husband to an even more deeper level. The more your mate gives you, the more that you should want to give in return. Love isn't selfish. So I just want to show you my car. Tip number 3, you will be following God's will for marriages. When we are living our lives and we are following God's plan for our lives, it pleases God. It also tells God that you trust him, that you have faith in him. Being submissive to your husband is not, at first, it's not going to be easy, but I can honestly say that if you start, if you put in the work, if you change your behavior towards your husband, that's when the Holy Spirit will step in and he will give you strength, and it won't even become hard. It won't feel like a burden. It will be something that will come naturally. So basically, submission for a wife is saying that you have faith and trust in God that the leadership of your husband and the decisions that he makes is going to be what's best for you. So one thing I do want to add is, so in order for you to become a submissive wife, first you need to pray to God and ask Him to humble your spirit and to teach you how to be a submissive wife. Ask God to teach you how to desire and want to please your husband. Ask God to increase your faith and to help you to trust Him, to trust all of His word. Sarah humbled herself to her husband Abraham, and she submitted to him by calling him Lord. By Sarah calling Abraham Lord, it indicated her submission and obedience. When I think about God and what He means to me, I'm so thankful. Okay, God is my provider. He looks out for me. He takes care of me. Everything I need, He does supply. So I trust Him with my life. So, and when I think about my husband, no, I cannot compare him to God, but I can honestly say that he does provide for me. He takes care of me. He tries to supply all of my needs, and I'm thankful for it. And I think that He is worthy enough for me to submit to Him. And I do want to say this too. If your husband is not a good provider and you don't feel safe with him, you feel like he don't even try to supply your needs, you still need to submit to Him. By you submitting to Him, no doubt it would change His ways. If you are a submissive wife, or if something I said in this video touched your heart, please leave a comment. And thank you for tuning in to Chats with Flo. You guys have an awesome day. Bye.